What's going on, guys? It's Vinny here, and today I'm going to show you how to replace a fuel filter on a Toro TimeCutter zero-turn lawnmower. So online it says it's recommended that typically these fuel filters are replaced once every mowing season. If you're using your lawnmower commercially or doing a lot of other jobs with it, then it may be smarter to replace this a little bit sooner than that. Just really all depends on your mowing conditions. All right, so how do you know if your fuel filter needs to be replaced? Well, there's two things that can typically happen. The first is you might notice a lack of power with your lawnmower. That could be because of a bad fuel filter or fuel filter going bad. And the other obvious one is your lawnmower may not start at all. So it's very a good idea to replace this fuel filter. You can get these online. I got 2 of them for about 20 bucks. And I'll have links down in the description for this part that I used in this video. All right, so I have all the tools you're gonna need laid out right here. You're gonna probably need a pair of needle nose pliers, and then you're gonna want a pair of vice grips. It could either be a big pair or a small pair. We're just gonna use this to clamp the fuel hose so it doesn't leak fuel everywhere once the filter comes out. And then of course, you're gonna have your fuel filter itself, and there will be links in the description down below for all the tools and parts used in this video. All right, guys, so we're on the back side of the mower. You're gonna look on your left side, and right down here is the fuel filter. So before you even take it off, you can get your new one and just put them side by side to make sure they look like they are the same part, which they should be. All right, so the first step is gonna be to take a pair of vice grips. It could be needle nose, it could be any kind. And you're gonna grab the fuel filter and we're gonna put it on the bottom hose. That hose is the one that comes from your fuel tank, and it's gonna feed up into the engine. So we're gonna put this vice grips here so none of that fuel that's in your tank can leak out once we remove the filter. All right, next step, there's 2 clamps that you gotta remove. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. So first we're gonna remove the top one. You're just gonna pinch that, wiggle the clamp out of the way. And then what you can do is hold the hose and the filter and twist the filter a little bit, and that'll loosen it up so then you can easily pop that hose right off. The next step is to remove that bottom clamp. So we're gonna get the clamp and move it down about 1 inch. And then you can again hold the hose and the filter, twist the filter a little bit, and it should come right out. And there is your old fuel filter. Just do a little side-by-side comparison. Here's your new filter, here is your old filter. Now also take note that there's a marking on the bottom of this. It says in. That's because the fuel goes in here, and then if you spin it around, you're gonna see an arrow. That arrow points in the direction up towards the engine. That's the direction of the fuel flow. So the fuel's gonna flow from your tank, up that hose, through the bottom of this filter, up through the filter, into the engine. All right, so now let's install the new fuel filter. So you're gonna grab that hose, and the side that says in goes towards the bottom, and you're also going to spin it around to confirm. You can see the arrow. That arrow points up to the top right there. So we're going to get the bottom of it and install that back into the hose, and then you're going to reattach your clamp. All right, so the bottom's reconnected, and now we are just going to get the top hose and put that on, reinstall our clamp. All right, now you're good to remove the vice grips. And you should always visually inspect this after you replace the filter. Make sure there's no holes in the hoses and that your filter is not leaking fuel. All right, and the last step, just start her up. Alright guys, and that's about it. That's how you replace your fuel filter on a Toro TimeCutter zero-turn lawnmower. If this video helped you guys out, please leave me a like. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I will get back to you. And if you're looking for more of this kind of content, then hit that subscribe button because there'll be plenty more videos coming your way. I appreciate you guys sticking around for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.